What's happening, guys? So we are here for the match preview of yet another away game for Arsenal. Another one.
Again!
Yeah. We've got Sunderland at the Stadium of Light tomorrow evening, 5:30 kickoff. I'll be here for the watch along for that. But yeah, match preview. So we've got Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Yeah, first time going there in 8 years. This is not a game I'm going to take lightly.
Nope.
Yeah, and it's one of them games. Maybe I'm showing Sunderland too much respect. Maybe Sunderland might be another team that we roll over. When I say roll over, I don't mean that we're going to smoke them or anything, but maybe there might be another team where you come out of it thinking, what was it? Was there really much to worry about? But at the same time, maybe we'll come out of that game like, yeah, I mean, it was a close one there. I mean, you were right to be so, standoffish about them. Or maybe we'll come out of it and the result didn't go our way. But for me personally, like I said, I'm not taking Sunderland lightly. I just, when one of them games comes around where it's like, where did that come from? I'm getting that kind of vibe. I hope that we win, and on top of that, I hope we keep a clean sheet for a bonus. I've just got a feeling that I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet in this game. I still think we'll win the game. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, and I do think they'll give us a run for our money. Yeah, but we will have to see, because us being us, it will be so Arsenal to go there and win.
Yeah.
Because Sunderland haven't lost there in the Premier League this season so far, and it will be so Arsenal to just be like, yep, we'll go there and win. It's just like Spurs. Like, so far they're unbeaten away from home in the Premier League this season. It'll be so us to beat them at the Emirates, like we usually do. Following that, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I'll say about us, where I'm confident of that's what we do, kind of thing. But yeah, Sunderland at the Stadium Light, they've got some decent players there. Let's not kid ourselves. I mean, these men came up and did their business in the transfer window, and they look stabilised. And I hope Sunderland stay up, because we need some north-east rivalry as well. You know what I mean? We've got north-west rivalry. Obviously, you got the rivalry down south. You got the rivalry in the Midlands. You know what I mean? That north-east was starving of Premier League derbies. You know what I mean? And obviously, Newcastle being their arch rivals, and Newcastle are relevant. Let's just say these days, especially after last season. I'm glad Sunderland are not showing that they're just another side that's just going to come up and go straight back down. You know what I mean? Because Sunderland look decent at home, especially anyway. But then their previous game, they drew 1-1 at home to Everton, having came from a goal behind. Granit Xhaka got his first goal for him, a former Arsenal player. It's going to be interesting him coming up against our midfield, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it. And yeah, match news and current form. Sunderland came from behind to draw 1-1 with Everton on Monday night, ending their previous round in the Premier League top four as a result. That incredible position comes by virtue of losing just one of their last 8 league fixtures, winning 4, drawing 3. While they have picked up more points at this stage, 18, than any other promoted side since Hull claimed 20 in 2008-9, when Hull was in top 4. Their unexpected success has been one of the stories of the season. And as the Black Cats are one of the 5 teams that started the round unbeaten in the Premier League home games this term, winning 3, drawing 2, they might be quietly confident of continuing that run. If Sunderland fans think they're going to get something from this game, I can't blame them. I ain't gonna lie, can't blame them. back at Burnley for having that kind of confidence. This looks likely to be their sternest test yet as leaders Arsenal arrive on the back of a pair of dominant away wins, beating Burnley 2-0 last weekend and Slavia Prague 3-0 in the Champions League on Tuesday. Maybe this will be 4-0. Mikel Arteta's men begin the match day 6 points clear of their nearest challengers, having won each of their last 5 Premier League games, the last 4 of which were accompanied by a clean sheet. Another robust defensive performance could see the Gunners win 5 top-flight fixtures in a row without conceding for the first time since 1987. Damn! Jesus. Head-to-head history. Arsenal are unbeaten across the last 15 Premier League head-to-heads, winning 10, drawing 5 since November 2009. They've also won 5 of the last 6 Premier League meetings at the Stadium of Light, drawing 1. Hot stats and streaks. There were goals in both halves of each of Sunderland's last 3 Premier League fixtures. Each of Sunderland's last 3 home league games produced exactly 2 goals. Arsenal won more corners than their opponents in each of their last 8 Premier League outings. Crazy. 4 of Arsenal's 5 away league games this term were decided by 1 goal margin. So obviously players to watch, Granit Xhaka for them, with Granit Xhaka for us, for them, and then Moreno's one to watch for them, for us. They've got an injury. Obviously Gyökeres is not likely to play this game, along with Martinelli. So that's unfortunate. So will not play Jesus, Gyökeres, Havertz, Madueke, Martinelli, Odegaard. Questionable. Well, Kepa's got a knock. Not that he'd play this game, but he's got a knock. And Zumbamendi has got an injury, so he's questionable. So I probably don't expect to see Zumbamendi. Maybe on the bench at least. But as for the players that are out in terms of Jesus, Havertz, Madueke, Odegaard, they're looking to be back for the Spurs game, 23rd of November. They're looking to come back, which is a huge plus for us. As 4 players coming back from injury. Yeah. Not 3 players. No, 4. Jesus, Havertz, Madueke, Odegaard. You know what I mean? So that's 2 strikers, a winger, and an attacking midfielder coming back into this team with the form that we're on right now. Oh my days, there's no excuses, man. But that's them looking to come back after the international break. So let's look at the head-to-head between Arsenal and Sunderland. Obviously, Sunderland have won 3 of the last 5 games, losing 1 and drawing 1, and Arsenal won 5 of the last 5 in all comps. So against Sunderland, the last time we played Sunderland was in the EFL Cup in 2021 when we beat them 5-1 at the Emirates. Before that, we last played them in the Premier League in 2017, beating them 2-0. Before that, we beat them 4-1 at the Stadium Light. So the last time we played them at Stadium Light, we beat them 4-1. And the last time we played them at the Emirates in the league, we beat them 2-0. Last time we played them all together, in all comps, we beat them 5-1 at the Emirates. Before that, there was a 0-0 draw at Stadium Light in 2016, and before that, in the FA Cup, we beat them 3-1 at the Emirates in 2016. Before that, in the Premier League in 2015, we beat them 3-1, and then there was at the Emirates. Then there was a 0-0 at the Emirates. Then there was a 2-0 at Stadium of Light, which I'm going back the years now, and then 4-1 at the Emirates. And then a 3-1 at Stadium of Light. So Sunderland haven't beaten us since they beat us in the FA Cup in 2012. Beating us 2-0. I think is that when Oxlade-Chamberlain got an own goal? Yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain own goal. Yeah. Yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain own goal. Yeah, I remember around that we beat them. We beat them around that. Like we played them. We played them a few days later, and we drew 0-0 actually. So the last time they beaten us in the league then was in 2009. They beat us 1-0 at the Stadium of Light. Is that when Darren Bent scored in 90th minute? Well, no, Darren Bent did score, but he wasn't 90th minute. I remember one when I think he either equalised or scored the winner or something in the 90th minute. So 2009 was the last time they've beaten us in the league, and it was a 1-0 win. So Sunderland have never won at the Emirates. In fact, the last time they won at Arsenal was in the EFL Cup in 2002. I mean, so Sunderland stopped us winning in fact, that was after we won the double. So yeah, so that's that. I want to say Sunderland stopped us winning the domestic treble, but it was after. So yeah, the last time they're beating us at our home ground, so this is at Highbury now, was 3-2 in the EFL Cup. So again, in the Premier League, when's the last time they're beating us in the Premier League then? 2000. They beat us 1-0 in the Premier League. Oh wait, hold on, that was at Stadium Light. Sorry, no. So them beating us at they don't beat us at our ground in the league. Nope. Beating us in 97 at their ground. Yeah, so Sunderland don't win. Oh, 1983. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, 1983. They beat us twice at home in 1983. In the back end of 1983, the 1982-83 season, and in the first half of the 1983-4 season, they beat us. It was a 1-0 and a 2-1. That's the last time they've beaten us in the league. 1983. Jesus. But yeah, my score prediction for this game, I'm saying Sunderland 2, Arsenal 3. I'm giving them 2 goals.
Stop it. Get some help.
I feel stupid for saying this.
You need to know your place because you are an acolyte.
Giving them 2 goals like that, but it's just I'm just gonna highlight the difficulty of knocking Sunderland down. I might come out of this with egg in my face, and we might have kept another clean sheet with another 2-0 victory or something, and I'm gonna look like an absolute tit.
Yep.
Saying that, oh, you predicted that they'd score 2 goals, mate. You know what I mean? I've just got a feeling that it's going to be one of them sticky games. But maybe 2-1. Maybe a 2-1 win. It feels like a stretch predicting that they would score 2 goals against us.
Yep.
It feels like a bit of a stretch. 2-1 sounds more realistic. Well, no, 2-0 actually sounds more realistic, but yeah, it's and I've got a feeling that they'll score from a set piece. I don't think they'll score from open play. I've got a feeling they'll score from a set piece. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. So the league table shows we are 6 points clear of Manchester City, 7 clear of Liverpool, who are in 3rd. Sunderland are in 4th, level on points with Liverpool, and level on points with Bournemouth as well. So Man City play Liverpool on Sunday actually. So again, it sits nicely that, because Bournemouth was 2nd last week, now they're 5th. Obviously, Man City beat them last week. So really, the City and Liverpool game, I'd need a draw. But let me just have a look at the fixtures overall, just to see who everybody else is playing. So who's next down the table? Bournemouth. Bournemouth go to Villa. Yeah, so Man City, Liverpool, 4:30. You know, it's going to be a spicy game. If we've come out of the Sunderland game victorious, again, you know, that game is going to be a spicy game. You know what I mean? But we'll have to see what happens. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here for the match preview. My final score prediction, I'm going to go with Sunderland 1, Arsenal 2. I think 3-2 is a bit of a stretch, them to score 2 goals, but strange things have happened. But yeah, I'll be here tomorrow evening for the watch along for it. I'll be starting the stream at about 5:15, seems like the game kicks off at 5:30. And yeah, hope to see you guys then. Anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The link is in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.